All right, guys. So this is a suggestion via Discord, guys. The name of the video is 5 minutes ago, Mark Wahlberg exposed the evil Hollywood for blacklisting The Sound of Freedom. Let's go and check it out, guys. So this video very specifically has an odd disclaimer here. Disclaimer. The following content may contain elements of gossip, rumors, exaggerations, and indirect references, which may deviate from the absolute truth. As a viewer, it is essential to approach this material with a critical mindset and exercise discernment. We kindly advise you to conduct thorough research and cross-reference information from credible sources before forming any definitive conclusion or opinions. The intention behind presenting this content is to entertain and inform. It should not be construed as factual or objective reporting. All right, let's go forward. Now that we know, let's get it.
Faith means so much to you. Have you
Bro, what is on your forehead?
always talked about it?
It's a balance. I don't want to jam it down anybody's throat,
Yeah.
but I do not deny my faith. That's an even bigger sin. You know, it's not popular in my industry, but, you know, I cannot deny my faith.
You know, I think...
I mean, do your thing. I like the fact that, listen, if you're going to be a religious person, do your thing, bro. I mean, I think you should probably go full, like, head first into your religion if you are religious, guys, at least, right? Make sure you read the Bible if you're a Christian or Catholic, right? Just make sure you read your book of worship and understand all of it, not just bits and pieces. All right, let's get it.
Popular in my industry, but, you know, I cannot deny my faith.
You know, I think it'll continue to open people's eyes.
I believe that they gave me a raw deal because this industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too was trying to tell you about.
I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through.
We're all dealing with the inevitable, which is mortality. And so to see how Stu handled that with grace and dignity and how it's encouraging people to embrace those things and to be supportive and loving and never giving up on people.
In a brave and candid move, Mark sheds light on the disturbing truth behind the blacklisting of the powerful film Sound of Freedom. Mark Wahlberg is about to expose the dark and twisted reality of the industry, specifically regarding the shocking blacklisting of the powerful films. This story will captivate your attention and open your eyes to the secrets the entertainment giants wanted to keep hidden. Prepare to be riveted as we delve into the mysteries Hollywood didn't want you to know. Before we get into the heart of the matter, let's set the stage for what went down with Sound of Freedom. The film is based on a powerful true story following the heroic journey of Tim Ballard, a former government operative, as he battles to rescue innocent children from human trafficking. With a compelling and significant story, it's hard to believe it faced any challenges.
And then he's looking at them, all the Marvel characters, and he says, "This is how I saved the world."
But as we'll soon discover, Hollywood had other plans in store. What's the story behind this baffling situation? How can such a meaningful and successful film be sidelined and ignored? The simple answer lies in the responsibility of media companies. Instead of placing the burden of proof on the film itself, it should be on the media companies to acknowledge its significance. While critiquing a movie is one thing, completely overlooking its existence raises questions about fairness and recognition in the industry. The story behind Sound of Freedom goes beyond entertainment. It sheds light on a global issue that affects countless lives. The film's journey to the silver screen became a battle against unseen adversaries who were determined to keep its potent message from reaching the masses. Mark Wahlberg's unwavering commitment to truth and justice is a testament to the strength of the human spirit against formidable odds.
The problem with saying that, at least, is that Mark Wahlberg has had a lot of trouble in his life, guys. Like before he became, originally he was Marky Mark, right? He was a rapper turned actor, but he has had a lot of issues. So in the sense of saying that he is someone that chases justice while literally being known for blinding someone by throwing rocks at them or stones or something crazy like that, or a lot of like other troubling things in his youth, guys. I would not say that when I say youth, I mean like not adulthood, young adulthood, guys, right? Let's not say that he very specifically is the face of justice. Let's just start right there. Google that man's name, bro.
The release of Jim Caviezel's latest film, Sound of Freedom, has sent shockwaves through Hollywood's elites as it surprisingly dominates the box office. Going head-to-head with the latest Mission Impossible installment, Sound of Freedom, proves audiences crave powerful storytelling that doesn't adhere to the typical Hollywood narrative. In a recent interview with Fox News, Jim Caviezel passionately asserts that Hollywood fears the sound of freedom and is trembling in their boot. The film's message encourages the public to listen to their heart, which resonates deeply with audiences. Despite mainstream media's lack of coverage, Caviezel remains undeterred, expressing satisfaction with the film's initial $2 million opening weekend, but eagerly desiring more success to raise further awareness for the children impacted by the issues highlighted in the movie. The public's overwhelming response shows that authentic storytelling captures hearts and captivates audiences. We're being shafted by mainstream media. We're not getting any coverage, Caviezel said. And I'm happy with the $2 million, he said, in a reference to tickets purchased in the opening weekend, but I want a lot more because I want the children. Mark Wahlberg, the renowned actor and producer, is the driving force behind Sound of Freedom. In a recent revelation that sent shockwaves through the industry, he courageously exposed the evil forces that sought to bury this impactful project.
So to be able to give my kids a better life and follow and pursue their dreams, whether it be my daughter as an equestrian, my son as a basketball player, my youngest son as a golfer.
In a candid interview, he unveils the attempts to blacklist the film and hush its powerful message, leaving us all questioning the darker side of Hollywood. So, what exactly did Mark Wahlberg say which has sent shockwaves to Hollywood? Online, viral posts are making the rounds, alleging that Hollywood actor Mark Wahlberg made a striking statement. Hollywood have nowhere left to hide. These claims have gained traction on Twitter, garnering hundreds of thousands of views, and were initially accompanied by a People's Voice article, which has since been deleted. However, remnants of the story's blurb shared on social media suggest that Wahlberg had also asserted that a potent group of Hollywood insiders had initiated a war against the industry elite. The news has stirred significant attention and speculation about what these revelations could mean for the industry's future.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I do hope that we could do something to kind of bring down the concept of Hollywood, guys. I'm over it. I'm sure everyone else is over it, guys. California really doesn't feel like the rest of America. California very specifically feels like whatever California feels like. You get what I'm saying here, guys? So what they do is they kind of end up pushing their ideology through Hollywood and then to the world. Could we just be done with one small section of America kind of maintaining, or attempting to control the overall narrative coming from the United States of America? Would be great, right? So I have no problem with anyone attempting to take down Hollywood as a whole and the culture that surrounds it.
According to the STG report online, Wahlberg exposed a disturbing side of Hollywood, shedding light on a dark network allegedly involved in. Wahlberg passionately praises Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson, hailing them as American heroes with balls of steel for fearlessly challenging the Hollywood system. These remarkable actors have played a significant role in raising awareness about the disturbing issue of elite within the entertainment industry. Their courage in shedding light on this scourge has earned them admiration and respect as they bravely confront the dark truths that some prefer to keep hidden. However, this news was remarked as fake. Nevertheless, there is currently no substantiated evidence to support the claim that Wahlberg made such a statement, and his representative has categorically denied any association with it. However, a new news
Why are you saying it then?
heard that Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson are working on a project together. The anticipation and fear in Hollywood are palpable as the dynamic duo of Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson join forces once again for an upcoming film. Mel Gibson, who has also recently pointed against the Hollywood elites and described Hollywood's agenda for blacklisting Sound of Freedom, is pairing up with Mark Wahlberg, which is going to drop the bombshell on Hollywood, and it is going to send chills down the spine of Hollywood elite. Tinseltown is on high alert, uncertain about the bombshells that might be unveiled.
There's millions of children, so that's, statistically speaking, that's a drop in the bucket.
But that's not even the juiciest part. Mark is teasing with tantalizing hints, suggesting that more big shot celebrities are ready to open up and spill all the secrets locked away in the glittering vaults of Hollywood's elite. The distribution rights for the
Oh, guys, I can only imagine. To be honest, a lot of people know a lot of things, but they're just not saying a lot of these things, guys. A lot of these Hollywood parties are weird, guys. They're weird. Imagine, guys, you have the most eccentric human beings that are adored by hundreds of millions of people, guys, internationally, right? with all the money in the world, doing all of these absolutely crazy things. They have the ability to have all these super lavish parties, right? Very private parties, right? Where they do a lot of crazy things. Facts. Do we actually know what's happening? Not really, right? But it would be nice if some of these people started talking, right? I can only give you information on like what some of like the larger YouTubers do at some of these weird parties. They have their own odd parties, guys, right? So keep that in mind. I can only imagine if YouTubers are doing weirdness, Hollywood would probably be doing absolute weirdness.
Highly anticipated movie Flight Risk have been acquired, and it's set to feature none other than the incredible Mark Wahlberg in the lead role. Adding to the excitement, the legendary Mel Gibson will direct the film. Joe Drake, the chair of Lionsgate Motion Picture Group, made the announcement. In Flight Risk, Mark Wahlberg will take on the thrilling role of a pilot entrusted with transporting a dangerous criminal to his impending trial. While the film's synopsis remains mysterious, the action-packed credentials of both Gibson and Wahlberg are enough to pique the curiosity of movie enthusiasts and action fans alike. As the project takes flight, we can't wait to see what these two dynamic forces in Hollywood have in store for us. The anticipation is soaring. Well, just when the Hollywood elites might have thought that keeping Sound of Freedom under covers would help them, they will face new trouble now. And people can't help but just speculate about what's in the store for them next. Hollywood elites grapple with a reality they can't ignore: the resounding support the public shows for stars like Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg. The people's choice to rally behind these individuals who stay true to traditional values and challenge the status quo only amplifies the elite's disdain. As rumors swirl and tensions escalate, we can't help but wonder who else in Hollywood will follow in Wahlberg and Gibson's footsteps. Will more celebrities dare to stand up against the establishment and join the ranks of those who refuse to be silenced by media and fellow stars? Despite the controversy surrounding him, Mel Gibson remains a formidable force in the industry, fearlessly taking on challenging roles and earning critical acclaim. On the other hand, Mark Wahlberg's journey from a troubled youth to a successful Hollywood career is an inspiring testament to his dedication and talent. Renowned for his intense commitment to roles and remarkable acting skills, Wahlberg's collaborations with charismatic figures like Gibson are guaranteed to make waves in entertainment. As the power dynamics shift and the industry faces a new wave of stars unafraid to challenge conventions, we brace ourselves for the seismic impact their collaboration will undoubtedly create in Hollywood. While all the
Guys, unfortunately, the new era, like the new wave of new stars, are all coming from like TikTok, guys, and that's just an unfortunate thing because TikTok has fostered a culture of debauchery, right? So I can only imagine once these new wave of stars come, they're just gonna join into these weird Hollywood parties like they're normal. That's what they're gonna do, bro.
The news is spreading like
They're
wildfire.
not gonna stand out to anything, or they're not gonna think anything is weird or anything like that because they no longer think anything is weird.
Here is what some internet users have to say about Mark Wahlberg speaking against the blocklisting of Sound of Freedom. I pray that all the bad things happening in Hollywood are exposed and it implodes.
That comment has nothing to do with what Mark Wahlberg was at all. I don't think so, guys. Pretty much based off of maybe 2 minutes ago or so, the woman just said, or the AI most likely just said, there's no proof that this has anything to do with Wahlberg, and Wahlberg has most likely never said anything about it. So how can you now say that there's a comment about it?
Users have to say about Mark Wahlberg speaking against the blocklisting of Sound of Freedom. I pray that all the bad things happening in Hollywood are exposed and it implodes. Mark Wahlberg, you are so brave. God will bless you. People will be paid to reject this. They will be part of what happened. Another user wrote, we are sick of Hollywood bees. Mel and Mark have more than enough money to tell them to stick it.
Okay, so what I'm guessing is, hold on. Most likely someone made something like this, or this channel also put another video mentioning Mark Wahlberg, which then procured the comments for this video to make another video to act like it was proof. Because the video literally stated Mark Wahlberg never made any comments about this movie. So Let's get it.
Hopefully, this is a turning point. That's all for today, guys. All the latest celebrity news and the future thrillers coming up are delivered to you in the most summed up way. If you found his video helpful, consider clicking the like button and subscribing to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any hot news. Tell us in the comments section. Thanks for watching.
All right. Guys, all right, so listen, so this is like, I think now maybe the third video regarding this topic, guys. Listen, the movie Sound of Freedom, it sounds, this is outside looking in here, guys, purely objective here. It sounds like something that needs to be done, right? If it is exposing all of the ridiculousness that happens in Hollywood, or if it can aid at all with stopping the illicit moving of children from one place to another for illicit, desires or needs. That would be absolutely amazing if we can, stop that. So if it's pushing that, again, I back it if it's pushing that very specific thing. Like, I would love for that to stop internationally, right? Even if this very specific movie is just a drop in the bucket, right? If it can build a conversation around stopping that type of thing with children, guys, I think we're good, guys. I think I'm good, right? I don't know how many more of these we're going to do, guys, but, that's fine. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day, and enjoy your day thoroughly.